And what year does somebody have to be born to be considered old?
2000.
2000 is considered old. So the kids think we are old, and I mean ancient. Once I saw this video, I died laughing, and I was like, you know what? I need to bring this to the channel so that we can laugh a little bit, because yeah, kids these days think we are old. And you know what? I have to say, when I was younger, maybe like in my teen years, early 20s, I really thought 30 was old.
This girl sees my baby blues, she'll forget what color hers are.
35 used to sound so ancient. Like, I remember watching those dating shows on MTV or like BET, and someone will randomly pop up and they're like in their 30s, and I'd be like, what? Why are you so old? And now that I'm in my 30s, I'm like, wow, 30s is actually, I wouldn't say young, because my knees tell a different story, but you know, I'm not old. We're not old. We're in a very prime age right now, and I actually love my 30s more than I love my 20s. But anyways, let's watch this video. I thought it was hilarious, so I knew I had to react to it. So without further ado, roll the intro.
And what year does somebody have to be born to be considered old?
2000. I just turned 21, bro, and I was born in 04. So if you was born in 2000, you old as a 2000.
I'm sorry, 2000? 2000 is considered old. That's crazy.
And what year does somebody have to be born to be considered old?
2002.
Oh, it keeps getting worse.
Pushing 30 now at this point.
And what year does somebody have to be born to be considered old?
1999. Like at that point, you really born in like the 1900s.
Oh.
And what year does somebody have to be born to be considered old?
Anything that starts with a 19. Look, if you just say that, I'm like, Monk, you talking to me like 1999, I'm here in 1932. You could be talking about pre 9/11. I'm gonna be like, how was the Great Depression? Like,
Oh
that
my
don't
God.
make no sense. You said 19, my dad was born in
No.
1972. Y'all the same.
Stop. He's doing the moles. He's doing the moles. Sir. He's just trying to be
72.
funny. You're
Y'all
not
the same
funny.
age.
And what year does somebody have to be born to be considered old?
Anything before 2000, because at this point you probably turn at 25. Like anything over 25 is old.
2002. You know, that's like super senior age.
No, literally.
That's like class of 2021. Yeah, it's like super senior
I
age.
don't know. Anything before 2000 is old.
And what year does somebody have to be born to be considered old?
Whatever year Donald Trump was born. Because he's like crumbling in the dust. That's his expiration date.
Wait, and what year does somebody have to be born to be considered old?
1980. No offense. I don't know, because like by now you're like, damn. Like 40?
Oh my God. 2000 is now considered old. Do we want to, you know, have a moment of silence to like really take this in? 2000. I'm trying to remember. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Let's talk about, you know, growing older. Getting old, especially as women, it's different, huh? Getting older for men is completely different than getting older for women. So let's talk about it. I think for me, when I was younger, I really imagined that, you know, your 30s is this age where you are old. First of all, I really feel, you know, I'm laughing because I'm thinking of young Jen. Young Jen really thought that as you get older, like you had to have your life together, especially in your 30s. You can't be 30 and out here wilding out and not know what you're doing. That was my thought process. You know, you grow old, you become an adult, then you have your life together and things are lined up. Now I'm realizing that people are in their 50s, 60s, and they don't have their life together. Some people never get their life together. Like, what? You could imagine my shock as I started getting older, going through my 20s and realizing people are just out here doing their best. No one has their shit together. But as I get older, I realize that age truly is a privilege. Getting older is a privilege that is not granted to many. So many of us don't get old. So many people passed away before the age of 30, the young prime age of 30, sadly. And you start realizing how precious life actually is and how precious our health and all of it is. But in any case, also getting old means that you just have more time to create memories and build relationships and learn from life's experiences and garner more life experience. And it's such a beautiful thing getting old, but it's also very interesting how society framed it in terms of men versus women. Like, men getting old, it's a good thing, you know, embrace it, enjoy it as you get older. But for women, we have all of these insecurities that are just dumped into us. Like, oh, you're getting older, you have more wrinkles, what's going on with your body? Like, just all of the pressures. And I think when you get to a point in your 30s where you're just like, I'm not going to care about other people, especially when it comes to the aesthetics, the outside, and you realize it's what's on the inside that matters, that's when your life starts to change. So let's talk about how my views around aging has changed over the years. So as I'm in my 30s and I compare them to my 20s, I realize how getting older has allowed me to gain more wisdom. I'm a kinder person now. I am better. Therapy has really helped me just master my mindset. And as I got older, I realized, okay, there are things in my life that I needed to change in terms of just how I showed up, my personality and all of that. And it's such a privilege being able to change these things, really change your reality in terms of what's going on, where you want to go, and realizing what may be keeping you stuck and working on that. It's such a pleasure to get older and be like, you know what? I'm not the person I used to be in my 20s. And being able to compare and saying that I am wiser and better and at peace with myself now, it's such a privilege. I love it. The second thing is changing the narrative around getting old. I really hate how society really frowns upon it. Something that obviously is going to happen regardless, something that you can't change. And even if you try to change it, you don't look right. You can't look 20 when you're 45, especially if it's not what a real 20-year-old body even looks like. Okay, Kim Kardashian, I'm looking at you, girl. At some point, it starts looking like, hang on, what's going on here? And the third mindset shift I had to do around getting older, this one happened when I became a mother. And I realized that I'm leading by example. Like, my children are looking at me. They're learning through me. They're going through life with me as their guide. And that means I have to get older, collect more wisdom, and pass it off to them. And it's such a beautiful thing when you think about it. Your children just absorbing everything that you have to offer, learning from you, and you get to teach them from your experience and your knowledge and pass on everything that you have onto them, pass the baton. It's such a beautiful thing. I don't know why society really looks at aging as this negative thing that we need to try to prevent. Although, you know, I do have some wrinkles in my forehead that I would want to get a little Botox for. But other than that, I think embracing getting older, embracing wisdom, embracing life experiences, it's a good thing. I don't like how it's bombarded at us that getting old is bad. Like, these kids think I'm not saying these kids are saying that getting old is bad, but the fact that they think if you are 30, you're literally a senior citizen is hilarious to me. Like, they're gonna find out. I don't know who's gonna tell them. Who is going to tell them, huh? Well, I was gonna say 30 is the new 20, but really it's not. 30 is the same old 30. Your knees don't work. Your hips are acting funny, but mentally you are happy. Mentally, you're feeling good. Well, hopefully you did the work. If you didn't, it is never too late. Anyways, I am proud of getting old. This is such a random video, such a random reaction video, but I thought it was kind of funny just the way these kids think that we are collecting dust at this point. But getting older is a privilege that is not granted to many. So I don't take it for granted at all. I embrace it. I love it. And I think once you start embracing where you are in life, then your life starts to change. The energy changes. You move through life differently versus really trying to fight what's happening. I was actually having a conversation with a 29-year-old, and it's funny because I feel like I am young inside until I speak to someone who is young or younger, and I'm like, I am not young. But anyway, she was kind of freaking out about the fact that she's 29, she's about to turn 30, and I guess the life that she imagined for herself at that age, marriage, or at least in a serious relationship, she wants children. She's like, oh my God, I'm about to be 30, it's over. And I'm like, girl, 30? You're still young. Like, what are you talking about? Like, literally, my life changed so fast once I got married at 32, and then it was like boom, 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 pow, pow. I got 2 kids now. Things can change really fast, and you're not running out of time. It's such an interesting concept that is also pushed onto women. I mean, to a certain extent, but you're not really running out of time. Like, things can change really fast, and if you are in your 30s, it's a wonderful time. At least that's what I would say. Anyways, I'm gonna get up out of here. I feel like I'm rambling. I'm tired. It is 1:21 in the morning when I'm filming this. I actually filmed the video right before this video, and I was like, you know what? A reaction video will probably be super quick. Let me whip it out of the way so that I am consistent with the content. I don't know if you know this, girl, but we're posting back to back to back to back. I'm enjoying the journey that I'm on right now, being a creator as well as a creator coach. If you're interested in my coaching program, if you want to know how I do what I do and how I'm able to keep up with all of this with 2 children, 2 under 2. My youngest is actually 5 months old. If you want to know how I do what I do, the systems that I have in place so that I show up consistently, links will be down below. And until then, I am going to get up out of here. Bye, girl.